What is up, everybody? I have a few quick announcements, just a little bit of housekeeping. I hit 500 subscribers on Friday. That's really cool. I wanted to say thank you to all of you. As I've done this channel, I started about 3 months ago, and I wasn't anticipating to grow this to 500. I don't know, it's just really cool, and I wanted to say thank you. It's still weird to me sometimes when I start a Commander game that somebody says, "Hey, man, I like your videos." It's really cool. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who subscribed, and I've received a lot of positive comments about my channel, and I just want to say thank you. I read every single comment. I try and respond to every single comment. Sometimes if I reply to certain comments, like in a thread, I don't get that notification. So if I ever don't reply, it's just I just miss it somehow. But I try and respond to everything because I really do enjoy interacting with everybody on a daily basis. So thanks to everybody who subscribed, and we're having fun doing this. Also, if you may notice the logo hold on, there, right over there, MTGO Traders. Yeah, I'm partnering up with MTGO Traders to be a sponsor for this channel. What that means is it's going to help cover some of my card costs. I really enjoy getting out new Commander decks for you. But Magic is a very expensive hobby sometimes, and I like to build fun decks, so it's kind of a way for me to minimize my card cost and deliver a better product to you. That way I can get out. I don't have to, if a card's like $5, $6, I'm like, should I get it or should I not? And then so doing this is going to allow me to reduce some of my card cost and deliver more fun decks to you. So really happy to be partnering up with MTGO Traders. I've personally used them for probably about 6 years now. I use them since I got started in Magic Online, and it's just an awesome service. They have good bot delivery, they have good card prices, and yeah, I'm really happy to be working with them. It's really cool. Also, my release schedule. So right now, basically my release schedule is I keep a rotation of command. If you're new to my channel, I keep a rotation of commanders throughout the week. So Monday through Thursday, you're going to expect to see some type of commander that I've already played before. Right now, I'm trying to get 2 videos out per day, Monday through Wednesday, and then on Thursday, I have 1 video. Then on Friday, I'm trying to get a new commander out once a week. I'm on a really big commander. Excuse me. I'm on a really big commander kick right now, so a lot of my content is commander focused. But I really, as much as I love commander, I love modern that much more. So I'm going to be getting into modern sometime soon, and my release schedule may change. I'm still going to get daily commander videos out for you. So at one point I may go to just 5 commander videos during a week, and it may be like, let's say it's a modern Friday release instead of a new commander release. I may just go 5 commander videos that way, because modern takes a little bit more time. I have to do a deck tech, and then I have to record at least around 3 to 5 matches in the 2-mans or in the MTGO league. So either way, I'm going to be getting out daily commander videos. If it's a commander week, it'll probably be around 7 to 10 commander videos. If it's a modern week, then I may be getting out 5 commander videos. But yeah, this is not my full-time job. I have a full 9 to 5 job, so I very much enjoy doing this stuff for the channel. It's just I can't keep up with a 10 commander video release schedule and do modern at the same time. So what I may do is I just may alternate on that. So if you're used to seeing 2 commander videos out Monday through Friday, and you all of a sudden we're going to 1 commander video release, that's why. It's just it's a way for me to get ahead on recording and deliver good content to you, because I like to have fun playing Magic, and I like to record fun videos. So also and as another way to I want to give you a reason to tune in. Like, I feel like I give you good commentary and good gameplay. But another thing is you don't know who I am, like how I got into Magic. So I just kind of want to tell you how I got into Magic. So it's going to be a little bit of a long story. So if you don't want to listen to it, then you just go find some gameplay videos to watch, because I'm just going to start from the beginning. So I got into Magic probably about 6 years ago. And it was funny because actually, I started buying cards when I was in 4th grade, and it was during Mirage, and I remember Mirage. I remember buying cards for Mirage, but I never learned how to play. It was just Magic was becoming really popular back then, and I really enjoyed the card art. So what I started doing was I would just buy, with my allowance, I would buy packs here and there, and I ended up probably around 300 cards like that. And my buddy and I in 5th grade, we played 1 game of Magic during lunch. We understood that that forests went with green creatures and mountains went with red creatures, but other than that, we didn't understand anything. Like, we knew like the tap mechanic, but tapping lands to cast creatures. As far as damage goes, we thought damage just stayed on the creature until it died. We didn't know it went away at the end of turn. But so I played 1 game of Magic, and then after that, we didn't have enough time to finish it. And so then I never played a game until I got into Magic Online like 5 years ago. So but I continued to buy the cards back then. So I bought cards from like 4th grade up until about junior high. And then once I got into high school, I stopped buying the cards. When I was a senior in high school, I was making room. I was getting ready to go to college, so I went on a big eBay kick, and I put my collection up on eBay. And It was only about 300 cards, and I listed some of the valuable cards, and it only sold for like $15. But to this day, oh my God, I would give like $100 to have my Magic collection back because I never played a game with Magic over like those years from fourth grade until probably about high school. I never played one single game of Magic, so I never learned how to play, and that was before the internet. I mean, the AOL existed, but it's not what modern day internet was. It's not like I could hop on to YouTube, download Duels of the Planeswalker, or watch some gameplay videos on YouTube. Like, there was no learning resources, and so I never learned how to play. So flash forward, I'm getting ready to go to college. I go to sell my collection, sell it for $15. I just put flat shipping $5, and of course, somebody in Alaska bought my collection. So shipping was like 12 something dollars. So when it was all said and done, I sold my Magic collection for $5, like total profit. And I just remember thinking, driving to the post office, just being like, ugh, why did I do this? Like, I should just not sell it. But I sold it. So I go through college, graduate, get a house, and then there's one weekend where my wife had to work Saturday and Sunday. And normally, if she had to work on the weekend, it was just a Saturday only. And so she left for work. It was like 9 to 5 on Saturday and Sunday. And she left for work that Saturday. I was sitting there, and I was like, I didn't really want to play Xbox, but I remember sitting there going like, I remember saying this out loud, and it was kind of funny to me at the time. I was like, I wonder if Magic's still around. And I went to my laptop and I typed in Magic the Gathering Online, and I saw that the Magic the Gathering Online downloaded the program, and I was like, I should learn. I never learned how to play. I bought the cards when I was little, so I downloaded the program. $10 for an account was a lot. I was like, I'm not going to do that. So I jumped in the free trial room, and they had probably like 10 pre-constructed decks, and I just sat there, just got my feet on the pavement, and started to learn Magic, man. And I put my headphones on and listened to Dead Mouse 4x4 equals 12 all day and played Magic all day until she got off work. And like at the end of the day, I felt so Magic proud because I was like, aha, like I know how to do it. I know how to play Magic. I wasn't very good, but like I played this Bloodthirst deck that taught me to play creatures on my second main phase. I played this I think I got in during like M12, maybe. I can't remember. But they had this one artifact deck that was like the scepter, the crown, and like the chair. And if you had all three of them, it did something. So like I played Bloodthirst deck that taught me how to play second main phase. I played a bunch of vampire decks. I also played that artifact deck, and it was just like it kind of taught me like synergy cards and stuff like that. It was really cool, man. I enjoyed it. So flash forward that Sunday, my wife's getting ready to go to work, and I'm just like, I want to play Magic. I want to play Magic. So she leaves. I put my headphones on. Of course, listen to Dead Mouse 4 equals 12 again. And I play Magic all day Sunday. I was hooked. That Monday, I was mulling it over. I was like, should I spend $10 on a Magic Online account? And I was like, yeah, I'll go for it. So I'll do it. And so I did. And to this day, that's the best $10 I've ever spent. And yeah, so I got into Magic. So I got into Magic Online. I probably played about... I probably played online Magic for about a year and a half before I played any type of paper Magic. Um, I drafted a lot because I read somewhere that when you first get into Magic, a good way to get into card is just draft cards. So, and when I drafted, I didn't know how to draft. Like, if I was building, let's say I was drafting a green-black deck, and I saw like a rare that I needed for one of my decks, I would snatch that up. I was like, oh man, that's going to go really good in this other deck. And so I drafted a lot, but I didn't really know how to truly draft like that. And so, but I had a lot of fun drafting. After I drafted a lot, I got into Standard. When I got into Standard, like my home plane in Magic, like I don't know if this is true for y'all, but maybe there's a set that you drafted the most, there's a set that you played the most of. Maybe that's, to me, like it's the set that you feel like you had your Planeswalker Spark. I know that sounds nerdy, but like it's your home Magic set, and to me that's Return to Ravnica. I played the most Magic during Return to Ravnica. I drafted it. I built decks out of it. That's like my home plane. That's where I feel like I hit my little Planeswalker Spark. Yeah, and so there's a very important guild in Return to Ravnica that set me down this long graveyard path, and that was the Golgari. So I bought cards during Mirage, but I didn't actually learn Magic until Return to Ravnica. And so as I'm drafting, I started to build these green-black scavenge decks, and I was like, this is really cool. Like I know the graveyard exists, but we're using the graveyard to our advantage, like as a bonus. I was like, this is really cool. And so I played online, and I finally like built up enough nerve. I bought like a $30 green-black scavenge deck, and I brought it to my local gaming store, and I had fun. I went like 0 for 3 that night, but it was fun playing Magic. It was definitely enjoyed it. So I had like in that green-black scavenge deck, I had like Dread Mangler, I think it's the 3 with haste. I had Slitherhead. I also had one Lotleth Troll in there. It was a lot of fun. So, but mainly that the scavenge ability sent me down this long graveyard path because it taught me that the graveyard can be used more than just a discard pile. And so after that, the local it kind of sucks because I went to the local game store for like a year straight. Friday Night Magic, I missed like one or two Friday. There's one Friday night I missed, and I felt kind of bad about it. I had something going on, and so that next Friday I was like, all right, I was happy. I was walking in there, and I walk in, and Michael, the guy behind the counter, is like, hey, what's up, lady? And then I'm like, not much, man. And he goes, hey, oh, you weren't here last week. We're closing the store down. I was like, oh, man. Okay. And so when the store closed down, I stopped playing Standard, so I got back into Magic Online, and that's what got me into Commander. I read about Commander. It seemed like a really fun format, and I just enjoy the Commander format in general. It's a lot of fun. It allows you to be competitive, but at the same time, you can express yourself through your deck. And generally, it's just a great casual format for Magic, man. I feel like, each format has its strengths and weaknesses, but Commander, I feel, is where it's at for Magic. I have two or three paper Magic buddies that we just play Commander with, or we draft my cube, and I've just, sometimes in Modern I get a little frustrated if we're losing. I mean, that's you're playing tournament Magic, but with Commander, I'm never not really frustrated playing Commander because you're having fun. Like I enjoy it, and Commander's a really fun format. So I got into Commander, and then as I was playing a lot of Magic, I was finally got to the point where I was like, why don't I've seen people make Magic on YouTube? Why don't I do that? So if you notice, probably about 2 or 3 years ago, I started my channel. If you go back through my videos, you can see my videos that don't have thumbnails. That's my original video, and so it's kind of weird when I go back and watch them. I feel like I'm like a little baby. There's certain things that I did, certain misplays that I made, but I left them up there like that because it's just like it's where I started my channel. Like I don't want to take them down, but I don't want to put my thumbnail on them because I look back at it a little bit more critical than most people would. But yeah, some of my older videos. So I was recording, and then they made the switch from version 3 to version 4. I didn't know how to update my broadcast settings, and so I was going to wait until I read somewhere or saw a tutorial. During that time, I was recording Commander videos, but I was getting into Modern, and I was like learning tournament Magic because I only played Standard for like a year, and I only played like $50 or less decks. Like I never truly built a finely tuned tournament deck. And so when I made the switch from version 3 to version 4, I stopped recording and I got really heavy into Modern, and I started learning Modern. And it was Modern is such a fun format. I love it. It's probably my favorite. There's Commander and Modern. They're both the same to me. They both satisfy a different Magic need. And but yeah, so I was getting into Modern, and I was getting better and better at Modern, and I kind of stopped recording for 2 years because I realized I wasn't as good as I needed to be. And so literally, I played Modern for a year and a half. Like, did not touch Commander, just straight up just grinded Modern every day, about 2 hours, maybe an hour in the morning. And I've gotten really good at Modern. I really enjoy it. Modern's my favorite format to play. For different reasons, Commanders too. But I really enjoy playing Modern. So I'm going to be getting more Modern content out soon. It's just one of those, Commander videos are really easy for me to get out. I can give you entertaining gameplay. I don't have to record 5 matches with the same Commander. If I'm getting frustrated with the Commander, I can switch over to another Commander to record. With Modern, like I'm stuck recording 5 videos. Excuse me. So I'm going to get into Modern. So like I said with the release schedule, I'm kind of going to modify my release schedule to do Modern, but Modern content is coming. And yeah, that was me getting into Magic. I just wanted to tell you that story that way, because you see pros like LSV on TV, and you see him record, like you know him, like you don't know who I am. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a backstory, see where I am, see where I came from as far as Magic goes, and just to wrap up the video, I did like a little favorite list right there if you like lists. So my favorite guild, no surprise, is Go Gary. The graveyard. I love graveyard stuff. My favorite color shard is Sultai. When I go to any pre-release or I'm drafting or I'm doing anything, like I have to tell my brain, like, we're not building a green-black today. We're not building Sultai today, because like I always gravitate towards those colors, and I really enjoy playing them. And also, just my top 3 cards that I've really enjoyed over the time. Number 3 would be Blood Artist. I say Blood Artist because it got to the point to where like I love graveyard decks, and then I built an Immortal Servitude deck, and that Immortal Servitude deck taught me that the graveyard can be used more than just a utility. It can be used as your win condition. And so you may notice on a lot of my videos, I have a lot of Blood Artist decks. If I can jam some Aristocrats in there, if I can jam a Sack Outland Blood Artist in there, you better believe it, I'm doing it. It's such a fun card to win the game with. I enjoy it very much. So Blood Artist is definitely one of my favorite cards for multiple reasons. But it taught me that, excuse me, it just taught me that there's different ways to win the game other than combat damage. That was one of the first cards that I realized, like, whoa, I'm kind of onto something. Second favorite card, Dark Confidant. Dark Confidant was the first card that taught me as a new player, because usually when you're a new player, and I've seen this with new players that I play with, they don't want to lose their life total. Like, I had tried to help my buddy build a cube deck one time. He's like, well, why would you run Dark Confidant? You lose life. And Dark Confidant taught me that, like, it doesn't matter if you're losing life. At the end of the game, if you're at 1 life and your opponent's at 0, that's what matters. And so Dark Confidant was a very big driving force in me learning Modern and getting a lot better. Actually, I'm going to mute my mic real quick because my throat's a little raspy. All right, sorry about that. But yeah, Dark Confidant was really one of the first tournament cards that really taught me to use your life total as a resource. And if you're starting out in Magic, you need to view your life total as a resource, because if you're viewing it as an asset that you need to protect, you're kind of going about, there's different scenarios where that applies, but if you want to get good at Magic, start viewing your life total as a resource, as like an extra resource in the game, because it's just, I love drawing cards and I love losing life from doing it. It's one of my favorite things to do in Magic. So, and also my favorite card of all time is Grizzly Salvage. Without a doubt, I played Return to Ravnica, but Grizzly Salvage was the first card that taught me, like, instant speed. You can fill your graveyard. You can grab a creature card. You can grab a land if you need to. If there's a deck that can run Grizzly Salvage, I run it in there. It's probably one of my favorite cards all time. It's just I love casting Grizzly Salvage. It's a lot of fun. Oh, honorable mention, Hedron Crab. I love milling myself with Hedron Crab. I've milled myself a lot with Hedron Crab. I play Sultai in Modern, and anytime I get to mill myself with Hedron Crab, that's always fun. But I think that's going to be it. I just wanted to record a video to let you know that partnering up with the MTGO traders, and also just wanted to tell you about myself. So. And really, guys, I really do appreciate all the subs and the positive comments. I read every comment, and I really do enjoy interacting with a lot of you on a daily basis. I kind of made the channel because I don't really have that many Magic friends. I've got 2 Magic friends that I play paper Magic with, but other than that, I don't have any Magic friends. So I'm glad to have all you subscribers of my Magic friends, guys. So look forward to getting out more videos for you. All right, guys, catch you later, man.